So that is the beginning of Blackbird. There's a lot in the song. So for the lesson, I thought I'd break it up into 2 videos because there's really 2 distinct parts between the verse and the intro and then the chorus. So I think they're both worth learning, and especially if you can nail the first part, it's very good to then sort of graduate to the second part. And so really what you're doing here is you're doing kind of like, if you've never fingerpicked before, it's a good sort of step into fingerpicking because it's not really too awkward of a pattern. It's more pinch. So a lot of times you just pinch and then that G becomes your metronome. So you want to practice that, and even you can start with just the pinches. So then that can be your way of graduating up, even just pleasing yourself and playing these beautiful shapes. So if I were to do the whole thing without anything but the pinches, so then if you can figure that out, then you can add the G. And I don't do it like Paul McCartney does. He does kind of like a little mini strum. I think that's good, amazing. I don't do it that way because it is just harder to coordinate the way he does. And I think if you're trying to learn this, I think it's easier just to learn how to keep the timing well. And if you want to add, there's different ways to skin a cat. So your call, but this is the way I've been playing it forever, and this is the way I wanted to show it. So then from here, what you're doing is it's really in the G shape. So you're always going to be a bass note, and then typically on the B string as a treble note. So you start with the G bass and the B, then you move up, the bass becomes A with the C on the first position, pinch that, and then B and D, you're kind of back to the G shape, but you're just playing this shape. And I always find doing it with middle finger and pinky, then it makes some of the changes later really easy. So sometimes you're going to be only 1 fret apart, and then that stretch you're going to kind of switch to 10 and 12. So here you're back to a G really. So you're on the 10th fret on the A string, and then you've got E here. So then, and I do maintain a bit of a slide so that it doesn't just, the sound doesn't go away, but I also tend to pick up the pinky. So you can try that, see what's comfortable, and just work on being smooth and in time. Now, again, you'll want to alternate with the G string. So this is the most pattern here. So it's pinch, and you can add a little bit. Later I'll show you how to speed up the G. But again, I would work more on just getting it right in timing with less notes, and then you can add stuff later. And then for the second part, this is where you're rewarded by working on the middle finger pinky position, because this is a chromatic run. So you're always going to be just sliding the bass up, but you're going to be alternating the 5th and the 2nd string, and as you slide up, you're going to have you know, G with your pinky here, so you will be changing strings. So this will be hard to work on, but you can put a lot of practice into that. Again, at first just trying just a pinch. That. And then back down. So so then on your way back down, it does add a couple steps. So you're gonna, now if you want, if you got this, you're gonna add that G back in as the metronome. So again, however you want to simplify that, you just want to make sure you get so then you start to inch your way back down to the beginning. So from here, so your 7th and 8th fret, then you slide down, just keep the pinky, slide down to the 6th, and then you keep that two fret span, 5th and 7th, and then you do what you did earlier, where once you get to the 4th, you're back to the G. So that. And now you're gonna actually slide increments down the whole way. And then you're gonna go from here to open A, and then you're gonna actually have C sharp on your way back down to C on the B string. C. But here you're gonna actually go up to the D string. So that one time you end up changing the bass to something unique. So here we'll try it. And then to G. Ah. That was horrible. So all right, if you made it this far to see me screw up, then I'm really proud of you. All right, so give that a try. Again, if you feel like starting, just nothing wrong with that. Play it on your electric guitar with some chorus, sounds really great. And then just nail that, and then you can add other layers to it. All right, next lesson to come. Good luck.